Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for being here and appreciate your support. This last week, we had a very good response. A lot of people watched live performance, but also we had quite a few people watching the video that we do at the end of the performance. We put a video there for you. So welcome everybody, and again, many thanks for participating and sending your request. I hope that you could do that. Today, I'm going to open the show with a song that I composed back in 1964 when I was just 20 years old. And I was part of a show in Miami called Añorada Cuba, which was a show that actually it was a remembrance of Cuba, where we go through the music of Cuba and also very patriotic sceneries and acts and songs and what have you. So inside of that atmosphere of patriotic, and also was at the beginning of our political exile, a lot of people wanted to go back to Cuba, and a lot of people thought that we were going to go back to Cuba right away. So I composed that song, which was dedicated to Cuba in general, and in particular to the Guajira. I'm having trouble with my earpiece. I bought a new earpiece and I have to get used to it. Guajira. Guajira is the feminine of Guajiro. You're familiar with the word because, like Guajira Guantanamera, I think everybody knows that. So Guajira, for those of you who don't know what that means, is Guajira is like somebody from the country, from inside of the island, not from the cities. Guajira, you can translate it to farmer, or you can translate it to peasant, depending on what it, what the person did. So we call Guajiro in Cuba to everybody that was not from Havana. So a lot of people got upset about that, but it's people from the country, people that work the land, people that were poor for the most part. So because of I thought that those are the people that were suffering the most. So I dedicated this song, which the name is Guajira Oye Mi Cantar, which means Guajira, listen to me sing. And I, like I said, in 1964, and it was premiere at the Dade County Auditorium in Miami when I was singing for the show called Añorada Cuba. So I would like to sing that song now for you, and playing in the guitar. This is where I composed the song in the guitar, so here it is. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Va con todo el corazón. Linda, de tierra adentro, eres como una flor. Tu cuerpo refleja pureza y tus ojos negros se mueren de llorar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Pronto tendrás felicidad. Espera, ten fe y no desmayes, que pronto vendrá tu redención. Tu alma, cual prisma de colores, encenderá, encenderá mi corazón. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. Guajira, oye mi cantar. And there you have it, Guajira, oye mi cantar, 1964. So that was my opening song today. Now I'm going to start the request with one request that was left out last week. Actually, was done by my really good friend, Pepe Mora. Pepe Mora is a very incredibly good singer, and he sings for Orquesta Universal in Miami, and we've been friends for many years. So Pepe requested this song that I'm going to sing today for you, and it's called "Always on My Mind," and is made famous by Willie Nelson. So I'm going to get rid of the guitar, and I'm going to start with the music. Hold on one second. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to start again. I'm sorry. I'm going to start again. Hello. This earphone is not working for me. So let me see. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel those second best, I am sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely nights. I guess I have never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. The things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. To keep you satisfied. The things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And that is a song always on my mind for my friend Pepe Mora. And now we have another request. We have a uh, request for 101, which was done by my good friend Mr. Blanco, Professor Blanco in Gran Canaria, in Canary Islands in Spain, and he is requesting that I sing "Autumn Leaves," and I'm going to sing it in English first, and then I'm going to try to sing it in French. So those of you who know French are going to probably criticize my French accent. It's actually a French accent from Hialeah, so it's a little different. So here we go. Autumn Leaves. This is a really famous French song that has been always around, and a beautiful song. The falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves are red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. J'ai une chanson qui nous ressemble. Toi tu m'aimes et j'entendais, et nous vivions tout ensemble. Toi qui n'aimais, moi qui t'aimais, ma la vie se perd, c'est que son mène, tout dans son mène, ça me fait de bruit, et la mer efface sous le sable les pas de son main de souvenir. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. There you have it, Professor Blanco. I hope I give you a little bit of rendition on the French, hopefully. So now we have also another request from Professor Blanco for La Gloria Eres Tú, which is, and let me see, for your mother, right? Your mother is looking for. So this is also for Mrs. Blanco, and we'd be glad to have her watching also. So thank you for being here. So La Gloria Eres Tú is a great bolero that was composed by Jose Antonio Mendez, Cuban composer. Luis Miguel has made this one of his famous songs, and here we go. La Gloria Eres Tú. Eres mi bien, lo que me tiene extasiado. ¿Por qué negar que estoy de ti enamorado? De tu dulce alma, que es toda sentimiento. de esos ojazos negros de un raro fulgor que me dominan e incitan al amor. Eres un encanto, eres una flor. Dios dice que la gloria está en el cielo, que es de los mortales el consuelo al morir. Bendito Dios, porque al tenerte yo en vida, no necesito ir al cielo tisú. Si alma mía, la gloria eres tú. De esos ojazos negros de un raro fulgor que me dominan e incitan al amor. Eres un encanto, eres una flor. Dios dice que la gloria está en el cielo, que es de los mortales el consuelo al morir. Bendito Dios, porque al tenerte yo en vida, no necesito ir al cielo tisú. Si alma mía, la gloria eres tú. La gloria eres tú. There you have it. For Mr. Blanco and his mom, I want to say hi to my daughter Yolanda, who's here, and also my son Joey. Thank you very much for being here. So now I like to play the first game of the show. And as you've been here before, the ones that are new, we play games in which, in this particular game, you have to name that tune. I'm going to play it, and then you have to name it. And then we'll see how well you do. So here we go. So get ready for this. And here we go. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our fares alone. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. in love forever. It turned out alright for strangers in the night. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night. Up to the moment when we said our first hello, little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out alright for strangers in the night. Dooby dooby doo, be dooby doo, be dooby dooby doo, be dooby doo. All right, and a couple of people got it. Rob and Yolanda got it, I guess. Thank you. Strangers in the Night. This is a song that was composed in 1966. The music was composed by Ivo Rovic and Bert. What's the last name? Bert. Wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bert Kaempfert. And the music was composed by Charles Singleton and Eddie Snyder, the lyrics. So this was also made famous by Frank Sinatra, among other people that sang the song. So we have Miriam Sanchez, the best realtor here in Pembroke Pines, joined us. So hi, Miriam. Also, now let's look at the next game, and it's going to be the next game is going to be the one that you have to follow the music. Hold on one second. Is number 1404. We're having a little logistical problem here, but we'll get it fixed. And here we go. This particular game, I'm going to play a song, and this happens to be the song that it's called After the Loving. And this was composed in 1976, and it was composed by Richie Adams, the music, and Alan Bernstein, the lyrics. And of course, this was made famous by Engelbert Humperdinck. And so I'm going to stop it, and then you have to write what the words are after I stop. So here we go. After the Loving. So I sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling. Face to face, I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. And thanks for turning me. Thanks for turning me. What comes next? Come on, you guys know all these songs. No? No takers? You Googling right now? Well, I'm going to continue and I'm going to stop it again and give you another chance. Someone, so I sing you to sleep. After the loving, I brush back the hair from your eyes. And the love in your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new, but after the loving, what comes next? No takers? I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep. After the loving, I brush back the hair from your eyes. And the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yes, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yeah, baby, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. There you have it. After the loving. Nobody won the prize. There's no prize, but nobody won it. So now we have a request from Shauna Miller. Oh, Shauna Miller, dedicated to my cats, Alan and Dan. Wow. And I've never sang a dedication to cats, but I guess that's always the first time, which is good. I'm glad that you're here. And here we go. This Shauna is requesting "Just the Way You Are." So I guess the cats, she likes them just the way they are. Here we go. Don't go changing to try to please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I wouldn't leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from my heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. The way you are. There you have it, Shona. I hope you liked it. So uh, we want to. Oh, my daughter said that's one of her favorites. Well, I'm good. I'm glad that we're singing everybody's favorite. All right, let's play another game. And this song that I have for you, this is the song where you have to guess the composer of the song. And this is probably going to be a little difficult. This is an old Spanish Cuban song that's been around for a long time. As a matter of fact, it was written in 1911. So that's even before my time. So you know how old it is if it's before my time. And it's composed by a very famous Cuban composer, and later was translated into many languages, including English, and it was part of a movie here in the United States. It's a beautiful song. It's a so you have to. The name of the song is "Quiereme Mucho," and in English, the name is "Yours." I guess they "Quiereme Mucho" means love me a lot, and "Yours" obviously doesn't mean that, but that is how you do translations. Sometimes they're not literal translations. So we're going to sing this, and you have to guess who the author is. Quiéreme mucho, dulce amor mío, y amante siempre te adoraré. Yo con tus besos y tus caricias, mis sufrimientos acallaré. Cuando se quiere de veras, como te quiero yo a ti, es imposible, mi cielo, tan separados vivir. Cuando se quiere de veras, como te quiero yo a ti, es imposible, mi cielo, tan separados vivir, tan separados vivir. Yours, tus besos y tus caricias, mis sufrimientos acallaré. Yours till the stars lose their glory. Yours till the birds fail to sing. Yours till the end of life's story. This pledge to you, dear, I bring. Yours in the gray of December, here or on far distant shores. I never loved anyone the way I love you. How could I, when I was born to be just yours? Cuando se quiere de veras, como te quiero yo a ti, es imposible, mi cielo, tan separados vivir. Cuando se quiere de veras, como te quiero yo a ti, es imposible, mi cielo, tan separados vivir, tan separados vivir. There you have it. Do we have anybody guessing the name of the author? Uh, I guess you weren't quick enough in doing the Googling. Well, the name of the author is Gonzalo Roy. Gonzalo Roy actually made the music for this. And the lyrics were done by two individuals, Ramon Gulori and Agustin Rodriguez. And Ramon did the first part of the song, and Agustin did the second part of the song and the words. And the English version was done in 1931, and the lyrics were from Albert Gamsey and Jack Scherer. And it was recorded by Jimmy Dorsey back then. One particular data about this song is that Gonzalo Roy sold the rights of the song back in Cuba for 5 pesos. And he never really collected any of the royalties for the song that became famous worldwide. And that really tells you sometimes musicians and artists, they do things because they have to eat. And here's a song that went around the world. And Gonzalo Roy, who I met, he was a fine gentleman. When I met him, he was already pretty old, but a great individual and a great musician. And he was a band leader also. And so here you go, that little story about Quiereme Mucho. Okay, so now we have another request, and this is from my son Joey, who was requesting the girl from Ipanema, and a girl from Ipanema, uh, I guess is popular because I remember singing it last week. So I'm gonna have a little water. So here we go. The girl from Ipanema. This is a beautiful Brazilian tune, which was sung, has been sung by many people, Frank Sinatra and Julio Iglesias. Everybody has sung this song. So here we go. I'm going to sing it first in English, and then I'm going to attempt to sing it in Portuguese. So here we go. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes. Oh, but I watch it so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I will give my heart gladly. But each day when she comes to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. Ora che coisa mais linda, mais llena de graça, e della menina che viene e che passa, non dulce balance, cammino do mar. Moca de cuerpo dorado del sol de Ipanema e sola l'ansiado e mai che un poema e coisa mais linda che già vi passar. Ah, porque estoy so sorriso. Ah, porque todo está triste. Ah, a beleza que existe. A beleza que no solo mía, que también te pasa Sofía. Ay, si ella supiese que cuando ella pasa, el mundo sonriente se llena de grasa, es cosa más linda por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor. Here we go. The girl from Ipanema for my son Joseph, and we have. We also have my granddaughter Grace online. Hi, Grace. Good to see you. I'm glad that you made it. Okay, so now I'd like to do a little bit something a little bit different today. I try to keep it uh, varied, variety of things, so keep you people entertained. And today, several years ago, I published my biography, and I'm going to read a couple of small paragraphs from the biography. The biography is called Cuba 18, US 50, my 50-year trip. And some of you already have it, and some of you know about the biography. So I'm going to read from the first chapter a couple of passages. This is obviously an autobiography, the story of my life, and the title Cuba 18, US 50 symbolizes that I'm telling the story of my first 18 years in Cuba, and I came to the United States when I was 18, and then I'm telling the story of the following 50 years that I've been in the United States. So, is as you can see, is not very thick, but it's thick enough. It's thick enough, and has the story of everything that happened to me, and of course my family, my wife, and my kids, and what have you. But here is a passage that describes a little bit of my childhood and also about my parents. Both my parents, many of you know, were very famous entertainers, but they didn't start that way. They started very poor. I remember when they first got married, my mother used to make $1 a day and my father 50 cents a day. So, and the reason she made more is because she had a better parts in the theater than he did at the beginning. But here we go. My childhood in Cuba had been an unusual one. I was the first child to a couple of struggling actors. I also had a sister, Cecilia, from my mother's first marriage to one of Cuba's premier band leaders and musicians, Raimundo Palau. My father, Rolando Ochoa and Garcia, was the son of the pharmacy practitioner, Manuel Ochoa Muro, the grandson of a Dr. Guillermito Ochoa, the town family doctor in Regla, community located near Havana. My grandmother was Rita Garcia Pujol. She was a housewife, and she descended also from a well known family in Regla, where many of her brothers were veterans of the war and independence. They had fought and shed their blood to free Cuba from Spanish totalitarism. My father had a sister called Rina, who was a couple of years older than him. At age 16, my father joined the chorus of the famous theater Teatro Martí de La Habana. Then I'm going to read a little bit about my mother. My mother, Josefina Berrio Bonin, better known as Pepa, in contrast, was the middle child of three sisters born to Spanish actors who had decided to stay in Havana after arriving for a performing tour from Spain. Cuba, also referred to as the Pearl of the Antilles, possessed a special enchantment for many foreigners. Many found it difficult to leave the island after spending some time there. Before my grandparents' decision to reside in Cuba, my mother and her sisters, Dolores, Lolita, and Francisca, Paquita, traveled with them on tours through South and Central America. My mother and her sisters were all part of a company where they learned the theatrical profession. My grandfather, Don Jose Berrio Pasoparga, was a dramatic actor, director, producer, and writer, considered a very handsome caballero español from Jerez de la Frontera in the province of Andalusia in Spain. He had many years' experience and a complete repertoire of dramas, tragedies, which were popular at the time. My grandmother, Coloma Bonito, young actress and singer from the island of Mallorca in Spain. She had a very strong voice and a pair of piercing black eyes that could stop traffic. So here you have it, a couple of the verses from my biography that then I hope you enjoyed. And we Miriam Sanchez is requesting something that I don't have in my repertoire, so I'm sorry, Miriam. I don't have that, but I have something else from Manzanero, which I'm sure you would like, which is Esta tarde vi llover. That's number uh, what is it? Number 106 or 105. And I'm sorry that I don't have Adoro, but I have Esta tarde vi llover, and it's just as good, if not better. Here we go. For Miriam Sanchez, the best realtor in Pembroke Pines. Esta tarde vi llover, vi gente correr y no estabas tú. La otra noche vi brillar un lucero azul y no estabas tú. La otra tarde vi que un ave enamorada daba besos a su amor ilusionada y no estaba. Esta tarde vi llover, vi gente correr y no estabas tú. El otoño vi llegar, al mar oí cantar y no estabas tú. Yo no sé cuánto me quieres, si me extrañas o me engañas. Solo sé que vi llover, vi gente correr y no estabas tú. Yo no sé cuánto me quieres, si me extrañas o me engañas. Solo sé que vi llover, vi gente correr y no estabas tú. Y no estabas tú. Y no estabas tú. There you have it. I almost didn't make it to the end, but I did. So thank you very much. This concludes the show for today. It was almost 8 o'clock. So thank you for all your participation. I hope you had a good time. This particular live streaming will be posted in my channel as a video uh, shortly, shortly thereafter. And you can, if you miss any of this, you can see it on, or you can subscribe to my channel, which would be nice if you could do that. And also, if you can press the like button, also that would be nice. And if you didn't like it, please don't press anything. Don't place a dislike. Just don't do it. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you think is the best. So I appreciate it, all of you being here and participating. I hope you had a good time. It is my desire to continue to do this every Friday from 7 to 8. So I hope that you come back and then you invite other people. Thank you, Shona, for your comments. I'm glad that you liked it, and thank you everybody for participating. And please come back again next week, and then maybe you can also bring some more people with you and ask more people to join in. So thank you very much, and God bless.